back at the arena in San Juan. Compared to the first meeting between these two teams, where Ateneo won the first set.
Yeah.
And it was a long one, 32-30, if I'm not mistaken. UST comes right back in the second meeting and wins set number 1, 25-17.
That's right. And this first set, UST showed their strengths right away. And it was their blocking. They controlled Z Hervacio, Bea Pascual, and Kainglet in this first set early on, and they let their offense take over. And as we mentioned, they got their when they got their offense going, Angelita Baquero controlling now on the defensive side. And like what you said, could have doubled as the libero of UST in that first set with all of those great saves and all of those great digs coming from Angelita Baquero. For Ateneo, they somehow became too predictable, and when they tried too hard, sabi nga ni Coach Roger, parang minamadali na nila yung mga plays nila, minamadali nila yung mga setup nila, and that made it more difficult for them to score against this tall blocking team of UST, especially with Santiago in the front line. Tatamahan pa ng Maizo, ng Tabaquero, and of course Rhea Di Maculangan, an excellent blocker kahit na setter siya ng UST.
And you've got to be impressed with the performance of Denise Santiago, who replaces Hannah Manse as the starting middle hitter.
Correct.
Because she has really contributed so much to the offense and the intimidation factor that UST brings to the floor.
That's right. Over 6 feet tall, and she's right there with a wingspan, like what you said, elbows above the net. And I think UST really is trying to make a point against this Ateneo squad that you just didn't get that win. Forget about that win, because it's a different ball game here in the second set. UST with 13 attacks compared to only 10 for Ateneo. In the blocks, I'm surprised that there's not much of a difference.
I was looking forward to a bigger number for UST.
Correct. Most of those blocks, the word converted right away into points. So nasa-save pa rin or nako-cover pa rin Ateneo. Give credit to Ateneo for their good floor coverage. And of course, there are 7 for Ateneo and 4 for UST. But what is more important is that they have really controlled the likes of Acevedo, of Kainglet, and Hervacio in that first set. I think that is the key if they want to win again here the second set. For Ateneo, of course, they've got to control Aisa Maizo, who scored heavily early on in that first set. Banatikla also, and they got to improve in their blocking and their offensive pattern, especially against this lineup of UST.
In case you just tuned in, first set started off very, very slow.
Yeah.
Both teams with unforced errors, poor receptions,
that's right,
poor communication on the floor, but it heated up down the middle, and via the blocking and the attacking of UST, they somehow found a way to overcome Ateneo in set number 1. And welcome to set number 2, and it starts off in favor of UST service ace, or Di Maculangan.
That's right, one of the best servers that we have, Rhea Di Maculangan.
You're gonna be the one to jinx her again, Ian.
Let's see.
It's good.
Another
back-to-back service aces.
Back-to-back service aces for Rhea.
How often does that happen? I mean, off the bench is Coach Roger Goreb. He is concerned. I mean, come on, guys. It's the start of set number 2. We lost set number 1, and you can't even pick up a service.
That's right.
And here it is again. Almost an ace.
And looking back at that pregame interview with Coach Roger, he mentioned specifically the reception that they practiced going into this match. That is off the block. That was a good play coming from Kainglet, hit it off the block of Maizo.
I thought a play ago, Coach Goreb was going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. He looked disappointed. And this time around, it is UST's turn for poor service receptions.
Medyo nakapagpigil si Coach Roger. Mount Mayon lang. Mount Mayon lang.
Medyo bumaba yung level sa level alert 2. But
umatras na lang. Tumalikod na lang.
Tumalikod na lang siya nung masamang reception ng Ateneo.
That's right. But he's still up on his feet, and still a poor showing on defense for Ateneo here to start off the second set.
Santiago, there is Santiago. We've been talking about her. Denise Santiago of UST, very tall player. Acevedo.
There you go. That's the thing that they should do. And Banatikla, a bit too late in trying to get that down the line hit from Acevedo.
3-all. Kainglet serving for the Lady Eagles. Ortiz. Another beautiful dig by Stephanie Gabriela of Ateneo. And Gervasio bounces it off the block of Ortiz and Maizo.
Right. Now you see them not forcing the issue, trying to hit it into the court. They now have a target in the hands of the blockers, the tall blockers of UST. And Acevedo doing that there previously. Now it's Gervasio doing that again.
Di makulangan. Ooh, Maizo with a rare error.
Yeah.
See her commit.
That was a big opening for Aiza Maizo, but parang nanggigil.
Eh?
Oh, exactly. Nanggigil nung nakitang libreng-libre. Oh.
Gretchen Ho was trying to catch up.
Yeah, she was late.
Enjoying the Acevedo block. Tabaquero.
Wow.
Beautiful, powerful approach by Angeli Tabaquero, pero bumalik directly to that open space.
Look at this approach from Angeli Tabaquero. Textbook. Yeah, but the block was there. Yeah. Everything but the point.
Also textbook, the block.
Yung block.
The tip by Aiza Maizo. Here comes the number 6 scorer of the league, Z Gervasio. Excellent play by Acevedo with a left hand, finding the opening in the defense of UST.
That's a play from Acevedo. Really taking advantage of that lapse in the defense or that free ball from UST.
These ADMU Lady Eagles might be shorter in stature compared to UST, but they are smart players.
Yes.
I mean, they've got good peripheral vision finding that opening.
Court vision very important, especially in this quick or fast play pace na laro nitong Ateneo and UST. Too low.
A free ball given by Anthony Tabaquero, too strong on that tip to keep it alive for UST. And now, Ateneo with a good start. They're up by 4, 8-4 in set number 2. It is Coach Shaq de los Santos' turn to be a little distressed now. And let's send it over to Man Panganiban.
Yes, Eric. When I was asking Coach Shaq, who are they watching out for in the side of the Ateneo? Surprisingly, he said everyone. From Ho to Gervasio to Kainglet to Pascual to Acevedo. Well, we all know why he answered that question like that, because they have a very good setter. I'm talking about Ateneo here by the name of Jimenea Ferrer. Well, Eric, UST's libero Jessica Curato had a mouthful from Coach Shaq. He wants to be more aggressive and take responsibility, especially in attack coverage. And Doc Ian, you noticed Tabaquero's superb defense over the first set. Well, just an update. She has a supraspinatus. I have to repeat that. Supraspinatus. I believe Coach Ian or Doc Ian knows that. Well, until now, the right shoulder is very bad but tolerable. And by the way, Din Santiago's height is 6'1". Eric, the Doc Ian.
Thanks, Man. So it's 6'1". We were off by an inch.
I told you she's taller than Aiza Maizo. And about the supraspinatus, I think I was absent when and that was the lecture.
Don't they teach that in medical school?
They do, but I was just absent.
Apparently, it is a shoulder injury bothering Angeli Tabaquero, but like what Man reported, it is tolerable. Let's send it over again, this time to UST, and listen in.
Isang set lang kayo yung magandang laro? Ah, sa pinapractice nyo? Ikaw, uy, kinig ka. Anong ginawa mo doon? Lumuhod ka, nakuha mo? Talaga ba kayo maniwala na kailangan umakbang ka dyan? Naghanap ko ba ng himala? Sa akin ka ng akin, lahat na ng pinupuntos sa'yo eh. Pagkatapos yan, sabi mo sa'yo lang. Gawin mo ng paraan. Mas laro yan. Ay, ayusin mo, ayusin mo. Matatakot ka na naman, Junie. Parang ka.
Wow, what a timeout. Another mouthful for Jessica Curato.
Wow, and Coach Shaq really disappointed with the poor showing of the defense of UST to start off this second set. Sabi nga niya, ano ba, akala niyo isang set lang ang pinunta natin dito?